Thomas from South Carolina, I want to know, is it ungodly for women to teach? Well, let's think about this a minute. What does it say? We were talking about Acts chapter 2 a moment ago. And what does it say? In the end times, both my sons and daughters shall prophesy. That means teach. So, is it ungodly for women to teach? I would not question God when He declares they're going to. Now, where was it He said the women and men would both prophesy and teach? Acts chapter 2. But He was quoting from a different place. Where else is it written? Old Testament. And you'll find it in the book of Joel, in the 2nd chapter near the end, which is the end generation, ours. That both my sons and my daughters. So you want to be real careful. You know, let me just say a word. I've got just a minute. Let me say a word on this. If you were really a good Greek scholar, where it says a woman should keep silent in church, the Greek is a woman should not chatter in church. Now, preachers forget to tell you that the word is not silent, it's chatter. Now, I being a pastor, I will allow no one to chatter when God's word is being taught. No one, not man, not woman, not children, unless it's a babe crying. There's nobody going to chatter. And chatter brings to idleness and distracts. And that's what God was talking about. Now, it would seem like that kind of uneducated men of God that like to play lordship over women, they're, after all, they are female, you can hear them, And they'll say, a woman should not wear men's clothing. Talking about pantsuits. I'd like to see one of them try a pantsuit on. Boy, how shocked they would be. Okay, you see, when God told men and women to not change clothes like that, He was talking about in Deuteronomy, and what He was talking about is a woman should not take a man's sexual part. And a woman, vice versa, a woman should never take a man's sexual part in an act. It wasn't clothes, it was sexual acts, okay? Because men wore skirts when that statement came forth, men wore skirts. So it is. Bless Paul Harvey's heart. He heard me make that statement one time, and he mentioned that on his radio program before he passed away, and I always appreciated that. Brian